First, I'm going to draw a diagonal line across the page. This will be the main branch that the bird is sitting on. Remember, draw light until it's right. I'm going to have to erase a lot when I'm doing this, so I want to make sure to press lightly with my pencil so that I can erase it if I need to. So, after I draw my main branch line, I'll make other branches coming off of it. So I'll make another branch over here, coming off of the main branch, all the way to the top of the page, and then another one breaking off of that, and another one over there. You want to make sure that your drawing takes up almost the whole page. We don't want a tiny little bird in the corner, and that's all. Later, you can draw a little bird in the corner, but for now, I want you to make your bird take up most of the page. This is actually a good size that can go right here. You can draw looking at your computer screen. I've printed this so that you can see what I'm doing, and it makes it a little bit easier to transfer it like this. Sometimes you can cheat a little if you trace it, but it looks like I can't see through my paper. First, I like to kind of map out where the bird is going to go. I'm not even touching the paper. I'm just moving my pencil around to see what kind of shape he can take up. So here I've got the back of the bird's head, maybe the body will go here, and the wings will come almost down to the branch. I'm going to make a little bit of a mark right there so I can tell where it goes. And then the tail will come straight down. We'll go up here. So I'm going to draw the back of the bird and the back of the head. This has a nice soft slope here, and then it turns sharp before you put the beak. And you can make the beak come straight out. I think I'll draw this angle for the wings now. So we have the back of the wings, and then this is about, you can look at the angle of that. It looks like almost a 45-degree angle, and we want that to go about there. Looks like I'm going to have some adjusting to do. That angle will go right here. I'm going to draw this curve now. now I'm gonna work on starting to add color to this. For my picture, I'm gonna use a few different materials. I'm gonna use crayons, which will work as a resist when I add water later, and I'm gonna color with Crayola markers that I can later add water on top to make them give sort of a watercolory like look. So remember from my photograph that I chose, I really liked how the branch was kind of orangey yellow. So when the sun's going down, it often casts orange or yellow light on things. So I think that this picture I'm doing and the photograph I'm using for inspiration was taken right when the sun started to go down. And I'll add some brown on there again. It kind of helps add a little depth to the branch. If you put it right on the outside edges, it helps make the branch look like it's a little bit curved. Now, there are a few parts on this bird that are white, so I'm actually going to add white crayon, which is going to be very hard to see, but I think it's going to help me later. And then add the white face. It also kind of has a black like mask and eye on it. I'm going to use a permanent marker for that so it doesn't fade. You could probably use crayon also. My black crayon is not very sharp, so I don't think it's going to do me any good. I want a little lighter black up there actually, so I'll just add some black crayon. Maybe I want that to fade in a little, so I can add some black crayon there. Maybe down here. Now I'm going to start adding some blue. What I'm going to do on the bird, so I'm going to fill in the blue for the wings with this really glowing bright blue crayon. got this blue violet, which I'm going to put a little bit on the back here, just very lightly. It's kind of a purpley color. Now I'm going to draw around the whole thing with this blue marker, and later I'm going to brush water over it to kind of make it look like watercolor paint. This blue marker looks like it's pretty worn out, but I think that's not going to be a problem with what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go around the outside. Now, get out a cup of water and a paintbrush, and you're going to take this and brush around the outside on top of that blue marker and watch it sort of spread out. This works well next to the crayon because if you go on top of it, I have a purple marker. I'm going to try adding a few little marker stripes on top. Marker doesn't really go good with crayon, and it might gum up with a marker a little, but I'm willing to take my chances to get this color. We want to see it right side up, huh? I think it turned out all right.